houses, walls, and fancy clothes. Let them tell you what you think you need to know. Some say you get what you pay for, others say you get what you need. But if you ain't got shit to stand for, then why the hell do you bleed? Some people say that you get what you deserve, others say you get what you get. But if it don't break your leg or pick your pocket, why judge a man on how he lives? So go ahead and turn on the morning news. Drink your coffee and eat your everything bagel too. Oh yes, and make sure you let them tell you who to hate today. It's gonna change tomorrow anyway. Some say you get what you pay for, others say you get what you need. But if you ain't got shit to stand for, then why the hell do you bleed? Some people say that you get what you deserve, others say you get what you get. But if it don't break your leg or pick your pocket, why judge a man on how he lives? You can have faith in God, but that don't mean that God damn this. You don't give a damn about one another. I don't care much for religion, but I know we got to look out for our brothers and sisters. Some say you get what you pay for, and others say you get what you need. But if you ain't got shit to stand for, then why the hell do you bleed? Some people say that you get what you deserve, and others say you get what you get. But if it don't break your leg or pick your pocket, why judge a man on how he lives? So go ahead, turn on the evening news. Let them spoon feed lies to you.
Hey everybody, how the fuck is it going out there? Hope you guys can hear me okay. Let's see how this fucking goes. It's just me today. It's just me. Because Albert is in the hospital having a baby. So, Albert, cheers, bud. This is for you. Cheers for you, buddy. I know you're busy right now. We're going to do this fucking shit show without you today. But you'll be back next week with a baby and some stories to tell, I'm sure. So, yeah, everybody, welcome to Booze and News, the happy half hour with Jonathan Fleissner. Today, just me. Put this camera down a bit. But, yeah. So, anyway, as you start tuning in, I'll address your questions if you have any. I got a fucking depressing-ass show today. And it's going to be about this fucking state of the world right now. America, particularly, which is just fucked. And, yeah, it's depressing as hell. I don't know what to tell you. It gets worse every fucking day. The news today of the murder of Adam Toledo hit me really hard. I'm really fucking hungover from last night partying. And I watched that goddamn video and I just broke down. And I'm still shook by it, processing. It's a lot. So anyway, if you guys are out there I don't know if I recommend watching that video. You can probably just tell from the headlines what the fuck happened. You don't need to watch that. It's horrible. If you are unaware, for everybody out there who may be watching this later or whatever, like, Adam Toledo, 13-year-old boy, was murdered by a police officer in Chicago 2 weeks ago. The police department came out and said that he had a weapon, he had a gun. Even the mayor came out and addressed this today, and she came out and said, well, he was around somebody who had a gun, but he actually didn't have a goddamn gun. And the cop chased him, and when the cop told him to stop, he did. He threw his hands up, and the cop shot him right in the fucking chest, murdered him in cold blood. And we're going to get into that. We're going to look at that right now. I'm going to pull up. We're going to look at some live streams of what's going on in Chicago. I imagine it's going to be, because that footage came out today. I imagine it's going to be a fucking shit show tonight, as it should be. And yeah, sorry. It's a lot for me to process, y'all. But I'm going to see if I can find a live stream of what's going on in Chicago, because I imagine that tonight it's going to be fucked. So this whole episode today sucks. I do want to wish Al and their new baby well. And yeah, I've just seen more of that footage of the video now of the cop. In the span of about 20 seconds, he got out of his car and chased that kid down and shot him. It's fucked. Right in the goddamn chest. Fuck, y'all. So, yeah, it's gonna be a heavy episode. I'm gonna see if I can find a live stream of what's going on in Chicago. I do have the mayor's statement here. We'll watch some of that right now. Let me pull that up.
Only as a mother of a 13-year-old myself, but as a mayor who's deeply passionate about protecting our young people. Throughout my career, I've watched dozens of videos like this one and been to scenes of police shootings. As you recall, it was my job for many years to investigate police-involved shootings. These videos and these moments are never easy to bear witness to, regardless of the circumstances. And what I've learned is that you need to brace yourself beforehand. Let yourself feel the pain and anguish and shock of these traumatic events to avoid becoming numb as you watch. As more and more people see this footage, I want to ask again that everyone tuning in right now think first and foremost about Adam Toledo, about what his family is enduring every single day since they learned of his passing. And I also ask that each of us give them space to breathe. No parent should ever have a video broadcast widely of their child's last moments. Much less be placed in a terrible situation of losing their child in the first place. Even as our understanding of this incident continues to evolve, this remains a complicated and nuanced story. And we all must proceed with deep empathy and calm, and importantly, peace.
All right, there. So you have some of the mayor's statement about the murder. She goes on, and I've seen this interview. She goes on to talk about how there's been a lot of crime in Chicago, and how the kid was with someone who had a gun. It's fucking tough. Yeah. Oh, just a tough one. Thanks for tuning in, Clark. John. Sorry. We were watching the mayor of Chicago talking about the murder of Adam Toledo. That was a fucked up video. I can't believe I watched that. So, yeah. That's what tonight's episode is going to be about. Police brutality. And white supremacy. No Albert tonight, so I have no comic relief. Just a lot of sadness. So, I wrote a script, try to keep to it. It's a lot of unrest going on and domestic terrorism in this fucking country from white supremacy groups since January 6th. And a lot of unrest due to police brutality because they keep fucking shooting people that are unarmed. We talked a lot about guns last week. Sorry. Talked a lot about guns last week. And the call for gun control. Albert is at the hospital right now. They're having the baby. I haven't heard back from him. It's hopefully all going well. I hope, it's a good birth and they'll be out at home soon. I will tell him congratulations, yeah. For sure. Whew, I'll try to get through this shit. So I wrote this whole script about fucking gun control and shit that I was going to talk about. I looked up some quotes. I looked up Biden's release. We'll watch some of that here, I guess. Let's watch some of that. Oh, come on, you fucking dick. What the fuck is this? Ad block bullshit. Fuck you. God damn it. Alright, well, I guess we're not watching that. So, anyway, Biden fucking did this speech about wanting to reduce gun violence, talking about adding restrictions, and closing some of these loopholes to get these, semi-automatic rifles off the market. And, I've spoken before about my opinions about guns. I do think that it should be harder to get them. I do think that it shouldn't be easier to get a fucking driver license. I mean, it should be harder to get a driver's license than it is to get a goddamn gun. That's stupid. And Albert just texted me, y'all. He's still at the hospital. I'm going to tell him, everybody. Is thinking about him. Anyway, Papa Al, he's a daddy. So, Yeah, and it's interesting because I had this whole different fucking script about gun control I wanted to go into, but it's fucked up, man, because when are we gonna, like, yeah, fucking let's, you know what, let's make it harder for people to get guns, but when are we gonna talk about police brutality? When are we gonna really, I know no one wants to talk about fucking defunding the police or any of that bullshit, but these people are fucking idiots. When are we going to control them? You know? Yeah, Al should be back next Thursday, and it should be a more fun, lighter episode, hopefully. God damn it. I'm just mad right now. I'm fucking mad. I did not expect that video today. And I feel awful for the family of Adam Toledo that had to watch that, and the friends, they get to see that. Also in the news, a new ATF leader was named by Biden, and David Chipman, he's the new nominee for the leader of the ATF, and yeah. He was at Waco. So there you go. That's what we need. And he's like a Waco denier. So that's what we need. More fucking murderous motherfuckers running shit. Fuck. Yeah, we're doing the show. I'm gonna fucking try to make it through it. I got another 15 more minutes of sad shit. So yeah, this guy, David Chipman, was fucking nominated by Biden. Apparently, he did a session on Reddit called Ask Me Anything last year, where he claimed a bunch of lies about what went down in Waco. And of course, if you guys know Waco, the history of the fucking shit there, yes, it was a shit show with a cult and David Koresh and all that fucking yeah, it was crazy. It was a bad scene. And then, yeah, they had guns, but this guy went on this Reddit show and said that these people at the compound had 50 caliber rifles and that they shot down police helicopters, and that's all fucking lies. When you look at the inventory of what they took out of the compound, there was no fucking 50 caliber rifles. They didn't fucking shoot down any police helicopters. Just lies. And they murdered 25 people, 25 kids, 76 people in one of the fucking most brazen, just bullshit raids in American history. I mean, we've had several. Fuck, it's so depressing. I had to read about the goddamn, doing my research for this and, thinking about police brutality and the history of violence by the fucking ATF and goddamn other FBI and all that bullshit. And I didn't even know about Ruby Ridge. There's another whole depressing goddamn story of how they, killed people in a botched goddamn raid where they ended up settling in court because it was entrapment. They got that guy. So, fuck. Anyway, I'm just wondering about tonight. There's going to be fucking unrest in Chicago. And all this shit with the civil unrest and the fucking white supremacy groups that are coming out, having fucking rallies like they did in Huntington Beach the other day, which was sponsored by the goddamn KKK, and I don't give a fuck. I saw the goddamn flyers. People want to talk, white pride, whatever the fuck, White Lives Matter rally. That was a goddamn white supremacy rally. And, all this shit is only further excuse if the government wants to crack down and enforce more of a police state, give the cops more power to shoot without fucking asking any goddamn questions. So, yeah. I mean, what the fuck? What else do we have in the last week since I've been on the goddamn show? We had a black army lieutenant that was pepper sprayed for calmly trying to ask a police officer why he had been pulled over. What was he being charged with? Yes, that police officer was fired, but it's still bullshit. Then we have Dante White, who was murdered by a woman police officer, almost a 30-year veteran, who mistook her goddamn taser for, or her gun for a goddamn taser. It's completely bullshit. I mean, it's only been a goddamn week. Fuck. So, then there's another asshole. We're gonna watch this fucking clip. Check this out. This is the bullshit we're dealing with in this country. I mean, the Dante White thing is just fucking wild. And I know she's been charged.
Go away right now.
With second-degree murder, I believe. But we'll see what the fuck happens, man. Because they're gonna use whatever excuse they can use to protect her. As they always do. As they are with Derek Chauvin right now. We all watch that fucking guy kneel on someone's neck for 9 minutes and murder him. Goddamn stupid. That we should even have to fucking have a trial for this shit. Here's a fucking shitty video of a dumbass redneck piece of shit harassing a black man whose only crime was walking on the goddamn public sidewalk. Watch this bullshit.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting.
Picking fights with who?
You know what? Maybe you should hang out a little longer. We'll
Let's
see
go.
how it goes. Then we won't have to get the report by ourselves.
What is it you're doing here?
Then
Then walk.
out.
Okay, that's what I was doing. She came out of the house. I ran
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away.
I already walked away.
Walk away right now. You need help?
You got this on camera.
I'm happy to help you. I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty sure
pushing
you were
you.
the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on their
When
neighborhood.
someone came running at
Walk that
Resting
over.
on the
Walk
fucking
away.
neighborhood.
You walk away. You're talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife?
Walk away.
I didn't do
Walk
it.
away.
Your wife was speaking.
Check it out. You either walk away or I'm going to carry your ass out of here.
Dude, if you touch
What do you want to do?
You better not touch me.
Or
I'm not
what?
arguing.
What are you going to do?
You up on me.
Let's go. Walk away.
I didn't do anything to you.
I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking.
I didn't do anything to her.
You better start walking right
When
now.
you come after me like that,
I ain't coming after
you're the one in the
you.
wrong.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out.
Piece of fucking shit.
Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
You can't walk me home.
Oh, you bet. You want to bet what I can do?
I live here, sir.
Okay,
Right
what's
now,
your
you're
address?
harassing the
I'm
neighborhood.
not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood I live in. So.
Where?
This is the bullshit.
But check it out.
These people have lost their fucking minds. They've got
We
nothing.
take care of each other. A hell of a lot longer than your ass, because I have never seen you before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
We
does
have
that
nothing.
even matter to
How
you?
long have you been
It
living
doesn't matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face.
here?
Get out of my face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving, or I'm gonna move you.
You smell drunk.
You want to bet?
You are drunk.
I'm about to show you what I can do.
I would suggest that
You better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
There's multiple ways down up here, sir.
You want to bet? Walk away.
Fucking insane. Goddamn sane. So, this has been... the name of this fucking show is the Happy Half Hour. And I'm pretty sure this is the least happy half hour I've had in a goddamn long time. That man's name was Jonathan Pentland. He is a Army, what is he, staffing sergeant or some shit? Soldier, let me see. He's a fucking Army officer in South Carolina. He was detained and charged with assault and for smashing. After the video, apparently he smashed that kid's phone. And there were people at his house protesting. I did see that. That was going on. I mean, apparently his wife uploaded that video herself to the internet. What a bunch of fucking morons. I mean, why the fuck would you upload that video yourself to the internet, you goddamn dumb redneck fucks? So, John says, that reminds me of a joke that Bill Hicks, where the guy pushes him and says, come here. Yeah. It's stupid. That guy, they live in a neighborhood called The Summit, and apparently that kid lived in an adjacent neighborhood. He was just fucking walking around. And, Jonathan Pentland said, oh, you know, you're in the wrong goddamn neighborhood. Basically, he could have just added boy to that. He should have, you know, he might as well have just said boy at the end of that. It's fucking infuriating. Talked to Albert, baby's still not here yet. They're at the hospital. She is apparently, you know, having her contractions and whatnot. And should be going into labor sometime soon. So, you know, I'm not a spiritual person, so I won't say anything about prayer or anything about that. And I'm a pessimist. I don't believe in fucking much of any hope for anything. I think we're fucked. But I do hope that, you know, Al's baby and they're going to be fine. You know, babies are born every day. Should be fine. I don't know. I may go to the hospital. We'll see. It's really up to her if she. You know what I mean? I don't know if she wants me there. So, but I may just pop by at least to, you know, give Albert a high five or bring him a beer. I may just bring him a fucking beer. You probably can't say that. You can't probably take beer to the hospital. All right, so I'm not taking him a beer. I'll take him a beverage, right, or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I know that's what he said. I know he told us that's what he wanted to do. Was just have a goddamn beer as soon as that baby was born. So I'm trying to make that happen. It's not that she doesn't like me or anything, that she doesn't want me there. It's just that, you know, it's family and all that. You know, I'm not really, I mean, family, you know, I'm not trying to interject into that, but, I'll be there soon. Let's see if I had any goddamn thing else in my script for today. That's pretty much it. It was basically just a bunch of fucking white supremacist bullshit, the shit that happened in Huntington Beach. That's happening all over the goddamn country. There's a bunch of resentment. I think there's a bunch of fucking racist losers out there that are seeing the, like Derek Chauvin trial and want to retaliate out of hatred. Because they've lost it. They've got nothing. They got fucking nothing. And they're losers. What's the baby's name? I don't know. I know it's a boy. I've been calling it Al Jr. the whole goddamn time, and I'm pretty sure that's not the baby's name. So, but it should be. I mean, well, it's, you know, they can name him. I would love if it was Al Jr. I don't know what it's going to be named. Maybe. God damn it. As long as it's not Elon, I'll be happy. If they can name it whatever the fuck they want to name it, but if they just don't name the goddamn thing Elon, I'll be happy. What else? That's pretty much it. Check out our Instagram. We're unbanned. We should be doing a show, our Booze and News reviews on Sunday with me and Albert, where we're going to be talking about Bad Trip, starring Eric Andre. It's a really fucking funny movie. Going to be reviewing an album by Nothing, the band. Maybe he'll name it Jonathan. Maybe. We'll see. Let's get a pot going. I don't know. I'm about to get a pot going here in a minute. About to get a pot going in my lungs. What the fuck else was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Booze and News Reviews. We're going to review an album by Nothing. So we have a new show on Sundays. Check it out on Instagram. It's live. We review an album, a movie, a book. I read Of Mice and Men recently, and I'm reading Grapes of Wrath right now. I'm on a whole Steinbeck kick. I also read The Pearl about a couple weeks ago. So really getting into this Steinbeck stuff. What else? We got the goddamn Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us on all that shit. We will be taking a break from our regular show, our extended show. Thanks for asking, Clark. We will be taking an extra, a little bit of a break for about 6 weeks for Albert to get adjusted to dadhood and catch up on some sleep. We will still be doing the happy half hour, or I will, if Albert can't be here. And hopefully it won't be this depressing. I'll try to write a fucking lighter script next week. This is a fucking dark one. You're right, John. And we'll be doing the Booze and News Review show still, and still doing daily memes and all that. But taking a little break. Season 1 is all up. If y'all haven't checked it out, go check it out. 22 episodes. We'll be adding new clips and stuff from it. And hopefully when we come back in about 6 weeks, there'll be some fun changes that I'm excited about for Season 2. So, cheers, you guys. I'm going to go probably get fucking drunk. And maybe take a beer to Albert. We'll see. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Cheers.